You probably first heard the word symbiosis when you were in 4th or 5th grade, but no one had ever heard it until 1877, when Albert Bernard Frank decided we needed a word for something that at that time many people did not believe even existed. Now, when people started to look at lichen under the microscope, it looked mostly like a bunch of algae. And this wasn't really a mystery. People weren't thinking, what is lichen? They were looking at lichen and thinking that is like a moss or a fern or a grass or a tree, that it's just another kind of plant. But in the 1860s, like 10 years before Alfred Bernard Frank coined the term symbiosis, Swiss Simon Schwendener looked at lichen and he saw among the algae pretty transparent structures that were to him pretty transparently fungus parts, that he started to tell people about this. And people did not agree. We as humans argued for a very long time about this, because this was the first organism that did not appear to be only itself. Neither the fungus nor the algae could live apart, but together they became something that was neither fungus nor algae. This is kind of normal for us today. But like the explosion of information that came with the invention of the microscope shattered so many of our understandings of our world and of life on it, they weren't just something else. They were an entirely new kind of organism, a whole new way of existing. And now we understand that so many things, including our own bodies, exist symbiotically, all while that word itself is less than 150 years old. We are surrounded by infant knowledge that we think has been around forever. Most days, when I walk down a path in the forest, I'm barely even looking at the trees. I'm mostly thinking about work, or worrying about the planet or the people on it, or just singing a song in my head. But sometimes you look at the trees, and sometimes you look deeper. And now we can dive into what is invisible to our eyes, what a time to be, whatever it is we are, and to get to observe our world. On every one of those trees is a whole little world. At the moment we polished glass carefully enough, we realized, broke so many of the rules we thought we knew.